excited. Everyone's got their chameleon jerseys on, cups for the teachers.
Oh, you got all the teachers Think Vig shirts, brother?
No, cups, coffee cups.
Nice. Good start of the week. Good start of the school year. Everybody remember, all trading, option trading, of course, is risky. We are absolutely not telling you what to do. We are just giving you some ideas, showing you a little bit about the market. Hopefully, Will's going to show a little about the chameleon. Of course he's not, bro. He's not ready. Why would he be ready, man? Come on, man. You showed my face. Come on, man.
Wait, it's not sharing? I hit the share screen.
You had it there for a second. Now it's stopped.
Well, because
you're sharing, but then you have the Skype thing up, man. There you go, brother.
Well,
so you're on Lyft today.
I want to show everyone what you look like behind the curtain, the magic curtain. I was playing around with Lyft this morning. It actually showed up in the feed. They have an event on September 4th.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't looked at it in a while. Still not enough options data to screen for to get all the variables. But I was looking at the strategy payout.
Yep.
Playing around with the risk reversal. I mean, is this something we should think about getting long?
Ooh, man, I just can't. Can I buy into this, man? Can I buy into Lyft? I cannot, man. I don't like the way their direction. I don't like the management. I don't like the vision. It's a lot not to like.
You can get in with $1 credit. You can take in $1.18 to be long. That protects you to about $42 a share.
Yep.
I mean, are you a bigger fan of Uber? We could look at
definitely
Uber.
Would be a bigger fan of Uber. Most definitely.
Do you like the We company? Are you into We?
Wait, weed or we work? We work.
No, it's We Work. I think rebranded as We.
You heard about that, right? What a ridiculousness.
It's so sketchy.
So sketchy. I don't know if you haven't heard about that, what the owner of, or the guy who started We, the founder, basically started a side corporation. And basically the side corporation, if my understanding is right, basically purchased properties, and then WeWork rented the properties from him, which alone is sketchy. And then that separate company that he set up purchased or registered.
Well, that was another separate entity.
Right. Registered the trademark We, which God knows how you even register something like that. And then sold it back to WeWork for like $6 million. I mean, just super. I mean, I understand wanting you need to get money out of a company, but that is just, if you think you're going to go public, why would you do it in that manner?
It seems very.
There's no
questionable.
Either he didn't have a long-term vision, didn't think he was going to be able to take it public, whatever. I mean, I understand for tax purposes, you got to do stuff certain ways. I understand it, but not if you're going to be going public. It just looks bad, man. Really bad.
Not only that, but I mean, it's a REIT, right?
I mean, no, dude. No, didn't you see the prospectus? Tech is mentioned like 875 times.
What's that?
Tech is mentioned like 1,000 times.
The only thing mentioned more than tech is Adam.
Dude, you didn't know it's called SA? It's a SaaS company. It's space as a service.
You should really reprice all the REITs.
Yeah, it is. There's it's smoke and mirrors, man. To me, they're trying to rebrand something for what it basically is, which is a real estate company.
Yeah, they're very, very interesting. But anyways, Uber, which basically is the rebrand of a taxi company. But Adam loves these jockeys. I think they're two co-CEOs. But anyways, if you look at their risk reversal, you can take in 65 cents getting long the stock.
All right.
You're protected down to 27 and basically 3/4.
At least Uber adds something significant to the equation, which is you save time. That's what Uber does.
Bars, having beer on tap isn't a great addition.
I guess that is. I mean, look, man, and the moat and the barrier for entry. what's the stop me from just opening a space next door to you?
I loved one piece I read that they had a little issue with some bad behavior.
Sure.
And it usually revolved around, people really taking advantage of the bar.
The free bar.
So They
Wait, you
limited the
think
bar.
people would do that? No way, man.
They
People would
limited
never.
it. They went down. They limited it to 4 beers.
People always respect that.
4 beers,
Dude. At the end of the
kidding?
day, people are people, and they will do their people stuff, man.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's get on to some real companies.
Whoa, ooch, man. Wow.
Well, I think, listen, the market's selling off this morning.
Yep.
You want to look for stocks, and the yield curve is still inverted and becoming more inverted. So a lot of people look at that as we're heading into a recession. I can't say that for a fact because there are no facts, only ideas and
beliefs,
data.
All right,
so
data.
Anyway,
we'll lean
one
on
thing's
data
for sure. You can basically yield more in 60% of the S&P 500 than you can with 30-year bonds right now.
Sure.
So I was just going through the new 52-week highs, picking out some companies. I picked out AMBA. It's a tech company. Look at Home Depot showing up there. I mean, you can look at Pepsi. You could look at Dollar General. Another one, Tyson Foods, which we've talked about.
What's up, Steven? I see you in the chat there. How you doing, brother?
Is that
Tyson Foods, man. You've talked about that a lot. The chicken play.
Campbell Soup's another one. Anyways, AMBA. We'll do a quick look at the credit spreads.
I'm still seeing those chicken sandwiches popping up all over social media.
Yeah, no, we'll look at so AMBA. There are 462 bullish plays you can look at. Tyson Foods. I mean, this chicken war isn't stopping. It's still in the news.
Still in the news. Have you been? You haven't been yet and checked out one of those sandwiches yet?
I tried. We have a Popeye it's out of the way, but I was down there for one of my child's practices.
And you were like, let me just swing in, see what all the hubbub's about.
Out of chicken sandwiches.
Come on. Are you serious? I mean, I've heard a lot about that, but you're in the middle of nowhere.
They tried to upsell me on a bucket.
Wow. And of course you bought it, right?
No,
you walked away.
I'm at my new weight. I can't.
It
has to be done purely for research or a Twitter sell.
Out of chicken sandwiches. Incredible.
Maybe I'll get there today for a Twitter blast.
Wow. Hopefully so you can imagine whoever is Tyson. Do we have confirmation Tyson's the actual supplier of their chicken sandwiches?
We do not, but okay. Tyson is the largest supplier of chicken, and it doesn't matter whose chicken sandwiches. Everyone. I heard Wendy's advertise their chicken sandwiches this weekend.
Yep.
I heard it wasn't Chick-fil-A.
Right. So you're just saying, look, Tyson's the top of that funnel. Tyson just has chicken, and they sell it to whoever's making these sandwiches. So Tyson wins. I mean, obviously, this is what's happening. People are on this, man.
If you want chicken, you got to go to Tyson. So lots of opportunities in Tyson.
Hey, Bali's asking a question for you. How do you feel about autocorrelation?
Autocorrelation?
Yeah.
Like our passed away father? Is correlated to something? I mean,
Dude, why would you make a reference that only you and I would understand? Oh, our father's name was Otto for all you guys out there. You see,
I believe we're
both McBride secretly have a yearning to be comedians.
What exactly autocorrelation? It doesn't.
What exactly are you talking about there, Balipur? You got to let us know. You got to go dive deeper, write a little bit more, so Will understands what you're talking about.
I'm not familiar with it. I mean, I understand. Is he correlating stocks to each other? Their movements?
Are you tying stocks to each other? What are you looking at there, Balipur? If I'm pronouncing your name right, or if you just live in Bali and you're poor, Balipur. See, there it is, man. There's the comedian rearing its ugly head again. He's saying, for price mean revision, something to convince me to do directional delta plays.
Directional delta plays. Well, I try. If you want to do a delta play, I'd prefer. If you want to get long the delta, if you want to play long, I would use a spread. I just think buying, you can buy the stock if you want. That's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'd prefer if you're bullish. I mean, that's why we look at the spreads.
Why don't you show him a spread real quick so he knows what you're talking about on the Chameleon?
What stocks are you looking at? Well, another one that showed up as a new 52 high was Campbell's Soup. We'll do a quick screen of CPB.
So there's chicken again, man. Another chicken play.
What, chicken soup, you mean?
Chicken soup, dude. Come on, man. Campbell's chicken soup, man. This is apple pie. This is so America.
518 entries with the theoretical edge, the win rates. I mean, this is what we're saying when using the numbers on your side.
Yep.
The cushion to the downside if the stock does go against you. This is what you make if the stock sits where it is. If it goes up, you rate to do better. And you're defining your risk. That's your risk right there.
Yep.
So where the stock, something happens, the market goes down, whatever the beta of the stock is, you could lose, 10, depending on what the market does, you could lose a significant amount.
Sure.
So just a way to identify, the edge, basically, the theoretical edge, your win rate, and put it, into a bullish position in the stock. Home Depot was another one. I mean, it's in the news every day with this storm. I mean, they're selling out of generators, selling out of water, lumber. I
mean, it's funny. We mentioned this when the storm was coming, and I can't tell you how much stuff I saw with just people like, this is what you need to do. Go to Walmart, buy all the water you can. Looked at Walmart. We looked at Home Depot. It pops in the news.
And when we first...
Free advertising, and people on the news are telling people go to Walmart and buy stuff right now. I mean, it's
Yeah, no, and they've moved more merchandise down to that,
Oh yeah.
Well, it started in Florida, right? But it's the whole southeastern corridor now. It's South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia.
Yep.
I mean, they're selling out of their product, 100 miles inland. I mean, all of the state of Florida is sold out, but.
Yep.
There were no more generators.
You say generators. Yep.
Last Friday, but what do people do, right? They board up their houses. I mean,
yeah, you got to buy plywood. You buy all the rest
so
of it,
it's
man.
Like
everything.
It's like
it's like a little mini Black Friday, Hurricane Friday.
It's not mini. It's huge.
It's huge. Yeah. Incredible, right?
So just be aware of that.
Yep.
And I think we did look at.
We looked at Walmart with it too. I mean, those are the two plays. I think actually I had Petunia pick that one. I think Petunia went with Walmart.
I guess it wasn't Home Depot. Let's look at Lowe's. Well, Lowe's is another one you could play. The Home Depot's the natural one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Lowe's does have some seasonal strength in November. That is the end of the hurricane season, maybe the next earnings season.
With a nice call. How about shorting some insurance companies? That's interesting. Who's exposed? I'm sure the smart money's already played this, and this is already built into the market, but interesting to look at.
Well, I did do a scan of insurance companies, and there were very little in Florida.
Yep.
I didn't do the whole southeast, but you could look up the East Coast. A lot of them have moved off the coast. That's why, remember, I looked at Duke Energy.
Mm-hmm.
Power plants. Power plants have been affected, but all those things you can go through. I mean, also from the bear side, airlines can be affected, right?
Absolutely. That is actually happening for sure, with the airlines having to cancel and move flights around. My feeling is this storm's probably not going to impact the states too much. It might just turn north.
You can also look at the cruise lines, right? Carnival, CCL.
Although I think I think Carnival and those guys were pretty much running as normal. They just reroute. They just do different routes. Still take you out. They go.
I think some of them, and again, I did not dig into this, but some of them have private islands.
Good call, man. Yeah, they all, at least Carnival and Norwegian have private islands right in the Bahamas. Basically, they own islands there and put up their stuff there. Actually, those could be impacted. I didn't even think of that, man. Look at you, dude, bringing the heat this morning.
I don't know about the heat, but I'm still whatever. There is some interesting stuff, but the market is, we've looked at all this bullish stuff. The market is, and this is the perfect example to Bali Poor, what you can do. If you're bearish, right? Yeah, you can go try to pick one stock, and but it's super hard to play short, right? How are you going to sell the stock?
Right.
But with this market selling off, I just did a quick screen this morning for next 30 days, the best credit call spreads to take a shot at a bearish play in the market.
Yep.
And then I dropped down to our best by theoretical and 70% win rate.
Yep.
And I mean, look at these. So, you know, take your pick, right? Microsoft, Alibaba. I mean, the market's down again on the trade news over the weekend. Actually, the tariffs kicked in. Apple, which, you know, could be mightily affected. They're going to be tariffed at 15% on a lot of their stuff right now. So, you know, go through it. Walmart on the other side, you may want to be careful. We were just talking about why, but you can go down through the list. I mean, here's straight SPY. This is a 31% theoretical edge. Selling the 295s, buying the 298s.
There you go, man.
That looks good.
There you go, Bali. So, you can try the premium data and check out what Will's looking at free. Just click the subscribe button in the top right-hand corner there, and try it free for 7 days, man.
There you go. Last thing I was going to mention, I don't know if you just more a funny fact. I don't know if it's going to affect the stock, but I did notice the stock is 185.
Yep.
You still own this bad boy?
Of course, man. Facebook 2000.
Well, they were in the news today. They're definitely
until I see somebody where I can say, oh, there's something that can take this baby down, which I do not see yet. I'm in.
They are getting out of their likes. No more likes on Instagram.
Well, they're sampling that. Yeah. I think that's fine. You know, as a user. Oh, Bali's already saying he's a premium member. Good for you, brother. But my opinion on Facebook, doing away with the likes on Instagram and these other platforms. For the end user, if I'm liking your stuff, it doesn't make a difference to me. But for the actual person who posts, it makes a big difference. And I don't think they would ever take away that functionality, because the reward system for you as somebody to post something and then receive back input that I like you is critical to these platforms. So that'll never go away. You're going to see that not change. All right. So it may be invisible to the regular user, but for the person who's actually doing the posting, you're going to see that.
That's very interesting.
So,
Thanks
I mean, just so you know, that's what's going to happen. And just so you know as well, what's going to happen is you'll start seeing people taking screenshots of the number of people that are viewing their stuff. I mean, this is just the way it's going to go.
Oh,
dude,
is this what you're saying?
I mean, these things are built on social credit. I mean, that's what it is. It's about social credit, right? If I have a video that goes viral and it has, you know, a couple 100,000 views, I want people to know about it, man. What's the point of having something viral if people don't know about it? You know what I mean?
I know this.
Will's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I know it's a big deal in the teenage community. Everyone will say, I have a friend who's got a friend who's had 1 million views.
1 million views.
It's like hitting a home run, I
guess.
It
is. It's exciting. I've had it happen. Bali, where are you from, by the way? He's not from Bali. Maybe just likes that name. Where are you from, my man? I'm down in Costa Rica. Heading out in a couple days. Actually, I'm heading out for many, many days. We will not be having a show. Will might be doing a live, though. Are you going to do a live, bro? What do you think?
Probably not.
Come on, man. You got to do it, man. You got to bring the heat to the people. The people want to see this, man. If you can control your camera. Maybe they don't want to see your lack of camera control.
Facebook Live.
No, not do YouTube Live, man. YouTube Live. It's easy. You can do it. I'll teach you right now. I'm going to teach Will how to do it. Everybody else, remember, click that subscribe button. If you're on MarketChameleon.com, try it free for 7 days. Awesome data and analytics. Sweet, sweet stuff. But I'm out of here, man. I'm going to be on Twitter, of course. You can find me there. Will, I'm going to encourage him to stream. Try to do the show, man. Why not, bro?
Well, it won't be let's just be honest. It won't be the show, but maybe I'll stream out some morning thoughts.
Deep thoughts with Will and the Chameleon. I thought I was thinking maybe I'll train Owen to run my end of the show, and then you could run yours. How do you think that would work?
Perfect. 100%. I'm in. What about the pig? Can the pig do your end?
Probably. You could definitely train a chimp to do it. All right, everybody. Have a great day trading, and we'll talk to you soon. Later.
Be safe, chameleons. Be safe down there in the Bahamas, buddy.
Pura vida.
2, 3, 4. Market chameleon. The McBride Bro Show. How to make some dough. Hey! Market chameleon. Use our amazing screens to make gold and green. Oh! Market chameleon.